Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm Octavio from Deport Entertainment. I'm here with
Samir met me.
Samir.
Yep.
I'm bringing you another episode of Deport Entertainment where we talk to interesting people, and today is no exception. I'm here with Samir. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
All right. As you can see, he got his own brand.
Yep.
He sells some fantastic totes that he's gonna talk about a little more about. So what's the name of the brand?
ToteTastic.
ToteTastic?
Yep.
What's that name?
Actually a friend helped me with that. I'm not really good with like brand names and everything.
Yeah.
So I just had to ask my friend, and she sent me the name. I'm like, this is actually kind of cool. Like, actually, it's different. Actually, especially
it's
for my
ToteTastic?
brand. Yep, ToteTastic.
And it can be like an expression too, like, oh, that's ToteTastic.
Yep.
So you might start a hashtag with that or something.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. So I was there with my brand, No Violence brand. I'm trying to. My hashtag is hashtag No Violence brand. So spread the the message of no violence in the street, because it's crazy out there.
Yeah, it's ridiculous actually.
Yeah.
And hard out here too. So why have a hard life and then add violence? There's no way to get through that sometimes.
And then you're taking people's kids away.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm raising awareness for that. It's I started my brand. That's one of the reasons. But also, people start brands to look fantastic. I'm guessing like one of the reasons why you started ToteTastic is to help people like have fashionable.
Yeah, extra piece of fashion to your outfit. You always need something extra. It's always good. You can have a regular outfit, but it's always gonna be that one thing.
Yeah. I mean, you got a nice outfit today. Looking stylish with the glasses and the bucket hat.
Something regular. That's all. I just go in my room, pick something out, and wear it. That's about pretty much.
Yeah. So so you work on the designs, or you like come up with like some designs.
So I let my customers. Sometimes I let them. So I only make some of them on my own, because a lot of customers, you have the choice of any quote or picture of your choice, but some of them will say, I don't know what to put, or could you help me out?
Yeah.
So I just started, anything I seen catchy or aesthetic, I'll put it on a bag and make it look good.
Yeah, of course. So so you're all about like looking good and being fashionable.
Yeah, of course, always.
You did mention that you're also a model.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm on my way. I'm almost there.
And so you've been out in the runway?
Yeah, yep. I did my first fashion show, I'm gonna say last year in August.
Last year in August?
Yeah, last year in August. Mr. Philadelphia, shout out to him. That's really
a lot of courage to get out up there.
Yeah. Now that, my first time when I was, put the outfit on, seen so many people there and just was like, breathe. I just really had to just breathe, and I did. And after that, I'm like, I can get used to this. Like the music, the crowd. It's just because I can't sing or dance or anything, but I mean, if I can walk with a nice outfit and people can look at me and take pictures, I would love that.
Exactly. There's different ways to get out there, But
and I'm a Leo, so it's like sometimes I always want that center of attention. I don't know, it makes me happy. Center of attention just makes me happy sometimes.
Yeah, I struggle with that. I actually did some poetry here, and there's here I'm Rec Philly. We're at Rec Philly, and it's my second time getting on stage. My first time was here, and then I came to another event. It was my second time, and
okay, yeah, that takes some courage also.
Yeah,
you always would be nervous about something, but like I listen sometimes. I'll listen like in the morning if I'm not in the mood for music, which I'm always in, but some days I listen to like Steve Harvey or Denzel Washington, and they both said it, and I'm like, I believe it. They was like, if you don't take risks, you will regret it. Like, it might come out good, it might come out bad, but even if you come out bad, you learn from your mistakes. If it come out good,
you learn from it.
Get good.
That's why you can tell like my second time going, like it was like a big difference. I felt it too. Felt a little more confident, and I was like more like critiquing my own self. Like, okay, I can do better here. I can do better there.
Right.
I don't know if maybe like for your next fashion show that you do, you're gonna be like more confident up there, and then like improving like how
But
you.
one thing I can say I need to get is some good sleep, a new routine, and
A good
I go to the
routine.
gym sometimes, but
Yeah, I've been struggling on that.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really go to the gym. Well, I go to the gym for 3 reasons. One, it lowers your stress. It's this thing called, it's something in your body basically called like the good bone or like the chill bone. Like the gym helps with that. Like think of negative things in the gym and I'll work it out.
Oh, it does help. Definitely.
Yeah, that to keep my body fit. That's 2, and then just to get it makes your body feel good. Like it really does. Like I just don't eat healthy too much though. That's my problem. I don't. I go to the gym and eat unhealthy.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I mean,
I've been eating a lot of tacos lately, so I feel you. Like, it's been periods where I've been like really good at like going to the gym like 3 times a week, and then like eating good and everything. But
right.
too much change, or like you want to try when you start taking risk, you kind of like your routine
kind of falls off.
Yeah, it falls off.
Well, that's all creative people. If you ask me,
Yeah.
like certain people like to do certain things, but I mean, a gym should always be an agenda. Like even if it's like 30 minutes or an hour, still try to do it as much as you can.
Wow, you're rocking a nice watch too, and I'm naked
And
right
I
now.
never was into watches really. Like,
Well, you added it to your fashion now, right?
yeah, it took me like a year or 2 to adjust the watches, but I finally like bucket heads. I never was into bucket heads and glasses. I would never.
My head's weird for
No, but I think bucket heads is for everybody. I just bought me some actually. I can't get enough. Like if I see something, I'll be like, oh man, I gotta spend some money.
Yeah, I got a friend that his little brother sells some, so I might send you the link.
Yeah, of course. Please send it to me. You know, break together or I'll
See if
buy
you got
some
any ones that you can add to your collection.
Yeah, of course. I didn't even think I would get into bucket hats and sunglasses.
Yeah, that's why I need a gay friend in my life.
Of course, to show you some new things.
You know all about fashion, and sometimes like I don't even know where to start. Like I just got my some Ray-Bans the other day,
Bro, it's steps. I can say it's steps. Like people say fashion is easy, but
you gotta help me out with pick out some good glasses though.
And you gotta find ones that fit you.
Those are nice too, right?
Yeah.
Those are Yeezys,
I wear these every other day. Like my sister be like, how many times do you put them on? Like they're comfortable. Like they're just some comfortable.
Feel like astronaut shoes.
Yeah.
Like,
I did Afterpay with these though, cause the prices.
oh yeah.
These prices out here now.
Yeah.
I need to be where Kanye is if you charging these prices, cause it's like.
I know,
my
right? Exactly. That's the thing about fashion,
Well,
you
no,
can
actually,
you can charge like whatever someone can pay for or wants to pay for. Like Supreme, that shit's up there. Yeah.
Well, I do a lot of thrift shopping. Like these pants are from the thrift store. I cut this shirt on my own, but I mean, thrift store is like a hit and miss. But my thing with thrifting is always you can pick things up that you never wore before. You'd be surprised. Like, so what I would do is I'll buy like a couple clothes from H&M or Primark, then go thrift shopping it, collab those together, and it come out like a really good outfit.
So I can look fashionable on a budget, right?
Yeah, of course. Trust me, half of my clothes, I don't like clothes that are expensive because it's like, why pay a lot of money if you can't wear it tomorrow? So.
Yeah. And I mean, like you said, I actually enjoy thrift shopping. I go to TJ Maxx a lot,
I don't like TJ Maxx. I have this thing with TJ Maxx. It's like I can't do it. TJ Maxx and Macy's.
Really?
I don't know. Just like
I think it depends on the area because not all TJ Maxx have the same.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Clothes.
TJ Maxx and Macy's is like they.
Oh, you don't like Macy's neither?
No, it's like they remind me like a Christmas store. I go there for Christmas and get you something like a gift. I can't buy myself nothing from there.
That's where all the guys go for last minute Christmas shopping.
Yeah, the last minute perfume shopping for the girlfriends. I see it all the time.
Right.
When they're on sale too, they always go when they're on sale.
Yeah. So what do you what kind of what do you call them? Department stores are you like?
Anywhere there's streetwear, cheap streetwear.
Nordstrom.
Nordstrom, no. Shoes.
Primark.
Yeah, Primark is my favorite. Primark and H&M are my
Not a lot of
two.
people know about Primark. It's not in the United States. They only have a few.
Yeah, a few, but a lot of people don't look at Primark as fashion or it's cheap. No. No, 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 no. You can have a pair of $30 jeans on and a $5 tank top and make the outfit look like it's $200. But people don't know that. I call Philadelphia copy and paste because it's like it's the same thing with Philadelphia. That's why I'm getting tired of it.
The styles.
Yeah, I'm too much for Philly. Like I always tell myself, I don't mean to brag or nothing, but I always tell myself,
good.
I'm too much for Philly because it's like I can't really meet too many new people here that got good things going on. Some people got good things, but it's like once you got good things, they move. You know?
Right.
Yeah, you travel the world now. You don't want
when
to
they
be
start
in the
doing
same
good, they escape or they go somewhere else.
Yeah, I look at
Sometimes you
that as
got to.
motivation. Yeah, you got to or have to sometimes.
But then like the crazy thing is like people like get their money and then they dip out, and then like all the people are struggling are here, and then you get all these desperate people that are like doing all these killings.
I wouldn't do that. So I have a couple of
you,
my
you
friends.
gotta give back, you know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you always
can't
have
just
to give
dip
back.
out. And I mean,
I'm the nicest person anybody can ever meet. Like somebody could probably hit my mom and I would be mad, but I would do something, but I wouldn't like wish death on them or not.
Oh
too
yeah,
bad.
yeah,
I'm just
too.
too much of a nice person. Like God forbid anybody ever hits my mom, but it's just like that's just my mindset. Like I'm a happy person. Like I just don't wish bad on anybody because it's like everybody deserves.
I mean, that's the Jesus thing, like turn the other cheek.
Yep. So so this thing I realized is like when people say God gives you second chances, no, God doesn't give you second chances. He gives you more than 2 chances because you got a chance every day to wake up to do something good with your life. So it's not no second chances. It's a chance every day for you to go out and do something good. So it's like for the people to end up in like bad situations, you can't really feel too bad because it's like you had the opportunity to do. Just like me for myself, I got up, didn't get Uber, saved some money, got on a bus and rocked out, and I'm doing just fine.
Yeah, like I like what you said that it's more than second chances. Like there's so many chances that life gives you, and so you get so many opportunities to get it right, to turn the ship into in the right direction. And when people end up like in a miserable situation, then I guess they took too many wrong turns. I mean, they had, it's
crazy.
To some point, it's their fault. So yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, I mean, how's life in Philly for you? Because I've been here almost 2 years.
Oh, so you're not even from Philadelphia?
Nah, I'm from Texas. Texas.
Well, you need to go back out there because Philadelphia is nothing. I mean, I can't really speak for people that's new to Philly because it's like me living in Philadelphia. I stay in my one neighborhood that I was born in, Northeast Philadelphia. I don't go to no other neighborhood because
it's crazy.
It's crazy. Northeast is the best place to be.
You think it's because you're a black man, or is it?
Not even that. It's just
like Latinos probably involved in that too. Actually, there's some Latino barrio, like some barrios.
Yeah, like I like meeting new people, like, but it's like not even that. It's just
I'm talking about like it's like dangerous neighborhoods, like inner city neighborhoods.
Yeah, like it's dangerous neighborhoods.
Like north side. I mean, I'm from Texas, and like from over there it was always like gangbanging, like north against south, and it wasn't really about color. It was minorities like Latinos and black people mainly.
But see, the thing
like
about
north versus south and east versus west and all that.
See, that's the thing. The thing about that is y'all can do that, and you can always get yourself out. And Philadelphia is not. You can't really get yourself out of situations if you don't get yourself out fast enough. Like if we don't do it right there and then. It's like people hold grudges, especially in Philadelphia. People hold grudges like for a long time. And it's be like, it's sad out here. Like I don't wish bad on anybody. Like do what you do, with passion, but make sure it's a good thing. Like bad things don't never turn out good. Like it's just not. No matter, even if it's 10 years later, like it's gonna catch up to you. Like you always have to have a good life.
That's the thing. People don't really think about the consequences.
They don't. They just.
They do all this mindless.
Think about consequences when you're doing something good for your life. Like for me, like if I go to a casting call for model and they tell me they don't want me, I'm not gonna stop doing that. I'm gonna keep on going back.
Oh, okay.
That's a fall or a loss I would want to take. Not me you know, fighting somebody, then they lose the fight, and
Right.
then they want to come back, and it's just not
Yeah.
over. Like it's just, you know, nah.
So it's basically like where are you focusing your energy mainly?
Yeah, like you don't push your energy to bad things. Push your energy to good things, and you will always have good things.
I mean,
you always want to
I'm,
wake up happy.
I'm happy that you following your dreams, you know, because
It's
you say you
hard
want to
kind
be a
of
model.
following them. Though.
You got any other like aspirations? Like you say you're like going for skin.
Yeah, skin. People been telling me I got good skin since I was in middle school, and every
You
time
take
somebody
care of it,
told me
man.
that,
It's good from here.
thank you. When I was younger, I never really realized it. People were like, "Oh, your skin is so clear." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I put Noxzema on, but then as I start growing up and getting older, I never even had like acne problems to be honest either. Like I never had skin problems, and it's just like I knew I was good at that. So I'm like,
So is there like some secret like routine that you have, or is it you just naturally had it like that?
yeah.
Because I mean, some people probably would like to ask, you know.
Yeah, so this guy I know, he has these good products, like all natural, and I've been using them and never. So I would use his products. It's Qology. He's on
Qology?
Instagram. Yep, Qology, Q.ology.
Is it local?
He's local. He's a public Instagram page. He's more so
Okay.
Philly based,
Okay.
kind of.
Qology, all right.
And I would get like.
I got dry skin, so
You got dry skin? Well, that's another thing. He solves dry skin. Another thing, is this girl on Colo Hill? I don't know if you're familiar with the area, like Colo Hill.
Sounds familiar.
She has this like a beauty shop. Actually, I seen her on Explore page, and she has like good products. Like, say if you go out to get you a nice drink or two, the next day you feeling a little lazy. She got these little detox drops that's good for your skin, and it cleanses your system out. And she has like good products. She's Colo Hill Greens on Instagram. Shout out to her. I use her products. Like for body, like you when you take care of your skin, you also have to take care of your body also.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good
point.
You can't just take care of your skin and treat your body any type of way because your skin won't cooperate. You don't want to have like, you know.
You can't just take care of the superficial. You got to also take care
of your body. So
like,
that's my.
the
And I use
internal.
aloe vera and coconut oil and vitamin E oil. That's my 3 main moistures for my face. That's the only thing I would ever put on my face.
Okay.
So you got like dry skin, like aloe vera, tea tree oil, coconut oil, or vitamin E. So.
All right. I'm trying them.
You gonna get better.
Yeah, I gotta, you know, just
Well,
33. So
I wish I had dry skin because my skin is always shiny or people always say it's a good thing, but I don't know.
yeah, you don't
Weird,
want
I
it
guess.
too dry. So it's like it's pros and cons. I mean,
Yeah.
like when you get older, you get more wrinkles with.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
That's the thing about
Yeah,
dry
that's the
skin.
thing I'm gonna make sure I don't never have. I gotta always make sure my skin is perfect.
Would you
So
do Botox and things like that?
Nah, see,
Stay
all that
natural,
stuff.
right?
Yeah, I have to stay natural. Like it's just, I can't do anything if it's not natural. I don't want it.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like
If it's not natural. I don't want it. I don't want it at all.
yeah, so I mean, I agree. Good I guess plug-in that you did like for the skin people, like, you know, all the skincare that we can get. Appreciate that, because
Yeah, but my main focus is like modeling. Like that's just like it's just like I swear it's not a day that go by where like so I smoke, of course. So like I say like if I'm on my way to work or after work, I smoke, listen to some music, and like, you know, when you smoke and high, it's just like music just sounds so much better. Like I'm not encouraging nobody to smoke. I just do it for me, like personally, but. Like, it's not a day to go by where I listen to music and I'm gonna be sitting on a bus or an Uber and I just imagine myself like on a runway or doing a photo shoot. Like, I just think about it
you visualize
every
it.
single day. Like, I visualize it and it's just like, it feels
so
good.
if anyone knows has doing a fashion show, you know,
I'm here. Listen, my dream.
yeah, you can. There's definitely like opportunities there, and especially here in Philly and New York. I mean,
Yeah, I go to New York every year for my birthday. I always see opportunities out there. I just gotta stay long enough. I never stay long enough.
I feel you. Like
I never stay
you just
long
gotta be at the right place at the right time.
at the right
sometimes.
time.
Yeah, like you gotta have that adventurous mind. Lately, I've been like more like, let's see what the day has for me. And I've gone into some situations where, you know, I ended up having a good time because I was open to it. Like I ended up at a boat party, like because I was walking around with my camera by Penn's Landing, and I was like, see what happens. We're just here. I was there with my cousin. Next thing you know, like some guys see me with my camera. Hey, we need a camera guy in the like for the, like we
See,
have
that's
to
what I'm
pay.
saying. Like good things all.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Expected
and another thing
things.
I learned: always don't. I was always the type of person that get up 3 or 4 o'clock in the like in the afternoon. Now I learned to take myself to bed and get up early, like you said. See what the day has for me. Like you always have to see what the day has for you and what you have for the day. You always put like a to-do list. Like make a to-do list. See what the day has for you, and it turns out good. Listen, grab yourself a.
I'm glad that we did this interview actually because it's like you share some good advice and you're being motivational. I like to share that with people, so I appreciate that. And
Of course.
and it makes the day more like a successful day. You know?
Yeah, like you could go home, chill, watch a movie, and just like relax. And I'm off tomorrow, so that's even.
Yeah.
It's a bonus. Oh my God, it's a bonus. Just chill. Oh my God. Oh my
Sunday
God.
fun day. Sunday just lounge.
Is, I always told myself when I get older, don't work on Sunday. Don't work on Sunday.
Yeah. I play soccer on Sunday, so that's kind of
Like,
work.
oh yeah, I wouldn't mind. Do
it's
something
competition, yeah.
productive, or if you
Being
want to chill,
outdoor.
chill. Like
That's my
always do
exercise
something.
mainly, you know.
I think I would get. Like my two favorite sports was also like always soccer and track. Like football and basketball, I never understood it. I never like
Soccer and track.
I could never go to a football or basketball party because I'd probably be in the back just like
Too many
lost.
rules and it stopped the game too many times. The ref
Yes.
was like,
And then it just be too many numbers on the screen. I'm like, well, how much time is left and which team is? I just don't.
they're like third down.
Yeah, no
and
shade to the
third down and
basketball, football
19.
players, but
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
It took me a while to get it. It was a show, like a sitcom, where, like, you know, they did sitcoms with like the couples, like, I think it was Nancy and Gray, I don't remember which one. And it was like the wife didn't know what didn't understand football, and her husband explained it to her, and that's where I learned it from, like from that episode. Like, oh, okay. So they got 3 opportunities to move the ball 10 yards, you know, and then,
I always wanted to go to like a big game though. Maybe more so like track or baseball. It's just like it doesn't entertain me too much. Like it's always different
it
people
can be
for
like
different things.
electrifying, like a concert, you know, like that.
A concert I would. So my first concert, Chris Brown and Lil Baby was last month. That was a good. Well, no, actually
Sounds
this
like a
month.
good one, yeah.
It was a good one. I don't even listen to those two artists as
I
much.
did see your stories at a
Yeah,
concert.
I really had like, I looked up in the sky the whole time and just was like really just waving my head and just enjoying life. It feels great. Like, I'd rather do that every day than work. Just live my life and.
I mean, we want to create that life where we're making a living doing what we love. So
And that's where I wanna be.
modeling,
Yes.
You know, like meeting people, like doing interviews like
Yes,
this.
meeting
you know,
people
so.
is.
All right, Samir, so I'm gonna put you on the spot now. I'm gonna ask you some rapid fire questions. So if you can have a conversation, like sit down and have a conversation with anyone in history, dead or alive, that you look up to, and you know, who would that be? You know, who would you like sit down with, have a lunch with, or
somebody that's not here, I would have a conversation. I'm gonna do somebody that's not here and somebody that's here now. So somebody that's not here, I would have a conversation with is Marilyn Monroe. Like, she's my icon.
Who?
Like Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe? Okay.
Like her story with, I forgot what it was. I think the guy she was with, she wasn't supposed to be with or something like that. And it's just like, you know, like when she was going through all of that, she was still looking good. I promise. It's like no matter what you go through, look good, make yourself happy.
Yeah.
Like, every
I heard
time
she was
I
a
look
good
at her-
person too, like from some of the stories that I
Yeah,
read.
like she was a very amazing, adventurous, photogenic, outstanding, and outgoing person. Like no matter what, she the one that created the you know when you stand on the thing when the train is going by and your dress come up. I think she created it. She did a good job
that's
with
what
that
she's
one.
known for.
Yeah, like when you
Where
known
everyone
for
tries
something
to
like.
recreate that, yeah.
See how she passed away years ago, and people still talk about her.
She's
Like that's just something you want to.
She's so iconic for sure. Like
Yes.
you see her image, everyone recognizes.
Yes.
Like her, she doesn't have like a birthmark somewhere.
Yeah, birthmark. Yeah, she's just beautiful. And somebody that's here now that I look up to.
But that would be a great conversation. I would love to have one with her too.
Yeah, like she'd just be sitting right here and just probably looking good and talking to us, telling me some good things. I'd be walking out of here feeling confident. Probably do a runway show in the hallway or something.
Exactly. Give you some tips on like how to feel more confident in front of the camera and all that.
Yeah, she's just like a legendary person, and I always look up to her, like always.
Yeah.
Always.
That's awesome. Yeah. Have you like read stories about her?
See, nah, that's the thing.
I read
never
like some books where like they share stories of her, like, but not like her whole story. But, like
because you never know the truth about anyone.
Yeah, but she's like how she like developed her persona or her image, and like she wasn't that girl at first, and so, but like I mean, who she became was like a lot of effort.
Like
of course.
yes, like, but it's like once she got there. It just was so much center of attention.
I think she had like a speech impediment, and that's why she talks slow like that, like that sensual talk, to avoid stuttering or something. So it's crazy. Like people like fall in love with that, but it was for her to not stutter, and you know, so it's crazy. But yeah, so it was another person.
So somebody that's here now, I look up to. I haven't talked to her yet, but it's going to be soon. Milano, actually right here I'm wearing her shirt, Milano DeRoe.
Milano DeRoe.
Yep, her Instagram is I am Milano or Milano DeRoe on Instagram. So she's somebody from Philadelphia. So about,
really?
I'm gonna say 3 or 4 years ago, around that era, I think it was about 3-4 years ago, she first started her brand, and it was like a Philly-based brand at first, and it was going around. But I think somebody
sounds like some Italian brand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so
like one of those Gucci.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just Milano. Like that's just like a good brand.
You gotta have like a good name.
I love her to death. Like shout out to you. Shout you out soon as the video's done. So when she first started, no, I haven't met her yet. Okay. But she is from Philly. She's from West Philadelphia.
Gotcha.
So I guess somebody found out that she was buying, her shirts was from H&M. So it was this viral post and all these different videos and pictures like, oh, Milano get her shirts from H&M, like, you know, just downplaying her. Like, and it just was like this joke going around like, oh, Milano get her shirts from H&M, ain't nobody paying you no mind. And I can say about like a year or two later, she didn't let none of that like get over her head, and she just still continued to grow and make her brand, and people in like a year or two, a lot of people was wearing Milano, like the shirts, the pants.
Well, you know what they say, like even bad publicity is good publicity. So
exactly, and her brand was actually like, you would have thought it was like Gucci, like that's how if you had Milano on, it just was like, that just was the fit, like the shirt, even if the shirt was some jeans and forces, like it just was the fit, like it just was Milano. So I think like a year after that, she met Meek Mill.
Okay.
So, and she had a child by him also.
Oh, for real?
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like, when you work towards something, you never know what's gonna come. I can't speak for her. I don't know too much about her, but I'm pretty sure by her meeting him, that helped her brand a lot. Right, and even if, I mean, I met a guy, had a child by him. Yeah, like who cares? But that clout that she had invested in her business. Now she's a multi-millionaire. Like she just bought her own office. I forgot the square feet. I think it's the size of this whole building, and it's just like her own office. Wow. She's living luxury. Like she's from Philly.
Was like in how many years? Like she started.
I think like I can't say too much. Hopefully she sees this and tells me and corrects me if I'm like 4 or 5 years, and it just was like.
But her success was like a lot of grind.
Yes, like she would grind. Like when I say certain things she would say, like was like you would have thought she was Steve Harvey or Denzel Washington. Like she would say things like that. Like, and I really look at her as motivation. Like, actually in my like to-do list, like I really have like, I write it down. Like, make sure you're getting like contact with Milano. Like I really want to sit down and have a talk with her. Like, for my business and like advice also. I don't even want a handout. I just need advice. Help me out in 2 years when I'm doing successful. Then help me out. I don't want to have no handout. You know, where people be like, oh, I'm struggling to do this, that, and third. Could you donate? And I'm not. I just want a nice motivation talk. And then You know what? If I do
Or
have
like
to talk
analyze what
Yeah,
you're
like,
doing, and
exactly.
then be like, this what can help you, or I can like contact you with this
like
person.
I really
you
look
know?
at her as motivation. Like I swear, like if I had a conversation with her, the end of the conversation would be see you at the top. I would tell her, see you at the top. I'll see you there. You don't even gotta help me out. Help me out when I'm home halfway there.
Wow,
I love her
that's
to
good.
death.
You have someone that kind of like a North Star, like someone that you look up to, that you.
I love her. Like I love her. I love her.
Yeah. So everyone needs that. Like, okay, like who can I learn from too?
Mm-hmm.
Like who already did the work. You know what I mean?
Yes, like I swear, like you have to. I'ma see her page. Like she started from the bottom, like the song started from the bottom. Then we here. She's there. She's there, all right. She's definitely there.
I mean, like Will Smith was someone that I always look up to. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
now like he's without the controversy, but I really like all his interviews, like the way he carried himself.
But the thing about Will Smith is like, I look at Milano as like people played in her face, like hating. Oh, I don't want to wear this. This is H&M. I go to H&M and get my own shirt. People would bash her, and it's like now she's at the top, and people is looking up to her now. Like imagine somebody hating you for doing something, and then when you're at the top,
they're like
they envying you. Like it's just like
I mean,
it's
you
like
gotta
a
get that,
whole
right?
like, and she's just like an elegant person also.
And some people let that stop them. You know, that hate.
Yes,
Like,
if I could talk to a celebrity, I would. I mean, listen.
What do you think? I mean, okay, she's self-made, right? Compared to like Kylie Jenner. You think Kylie Jenner's self-made? I mean, she was already like well known.
She was already well known. That's how I don't look. Yeah, she's like an icon a little bit, but
like,
you already been there. You've been there already.
Yeah.
Milano started this.
Let's not throw too much shade.
The bottom.
All right, so another question. If I don't know if you read books or like do you any books that you recommend or any TV shows?
I'm not like a book person.
TV shows that you watch that you're like people need to watch it. Movies.
A TV show. Okay, so TV show wise, this is all for all my gay community. A show that I love is Queer as Folk. It's about this.
Queer as Folk.
Yeah. It's in Pittsburgh based. It's Pittsburgh based. It's the 17. So the first episode is about this 17-year-old boy falling in love with this guy that he hooked up with, and he wanted a relationship, but the guy was 29 and didn't want no relationship. He just was somebody that was very attractive in a gay neighborhood and just always hooked up with guys. And it's like the young guy, even though he pushed him away, he was.
Is it U.S. or is it like a?
U.S. like Pittsburgh, like
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Gotcha.
And a 17-year-old, he wouldn't stop. So basically, his parents found out he was gay, and they didn't like it at all. But he finally went into his community and realized everything. Like this is who I am, and I'm coming out as a gay man, and I'm coming out. I'm so young, but I'm still learning things. He belonged where he like the straight people he was around. They would. Sometimes us would mess with him, sometimes wouldn't. But he finally found that community that he can be around and feel comfortable. Like he met his so the guy that he fell in love with had friends that also were his friends eventually, and it just was like this whole. It's just really a good show. Like I watched it.
Was it like
8
a
seasons.
drama?
Yeah, like drama.
Show?
It's like
so is it based on like one story, or is it like different stories?
Different stories. It's just like a whole life they lived, and it just was like. I watched it 6 times, 8 seasons, 6 times. I swear to God, like 6 times.
I don't like watching things over and over.
I did it. I've been doing it since I was 14.
That's how old the show is, or like it's been.
That's
around?
how old the show is. That's how old it is. So it's like,
8 seasons. I mean.
Yep, 8 seasons, and I watched.
I mean, good recommendation for anyone that's looking for something good. That's open to something like that.
Movie wise, so. I would say For Color Girls. It's basically about a bunch of black females.
What's it called?
For Color Girls. It's a Tyler Perry drama.
Oh, okay.
For Color Girls. It's a great movie. I think it's 5 stars actually. Got what's those things where you get rewards for the movie? A Grammy, right? Or something like that.
Grammy or
I think it got that. And it's
Emmy nominee. Yeah.
A bunch of stories about different females. Like one of the females, she was married. She had this down low husband. They gave her HIV. This other girl, she had this like sex addiction, like real bad.
Oh, I think
it's this other girl that had an abortion. This other girl had a crazy husband that killed her kids, dropped them out the window because he came back from the military and was always get drunk.
It's very interesting.
This other girl that got raped, and it just was like a bunch of females in one movie and a bunch of stories, and it's just like people go through so many things, but you gotta find a way to get through it. And it also comes with like friends and people that really care for you. Like, no matter what you go through, express yourself, try to get through it, and you will see who there for you in the long run. And this was like a very good, great movie. I recommend it for anybody.
Sounds very interesting even to me, like because all the different scenarios and how they overcame all that.
Yep.
So it's like a feel-good story. Well, not really. Like,
it's like a bad then feel good. Like it's sad, but then everything turns out good in the end.
Yeah, and that's how you gotta think. You know, have faith.
Have it, because it's like if you don't have any, it's not gonna work out for you. So, no shade to people that's homeless, but that's where you might turn out at. If you just have no inspiration or like nothing left to live for, it's like they just turn their lives around and just sit in the street and just like live bad, and you don't want to do that. God give you a chance every day. That's why I said there's no second chances. He give you a chance every day.
It's a great message. Do you have some quotes that like you heard recently that you want to share? Like something
I got a couple.
on Instagram?
Let me read them to you. Got a couple of them actually. I screenshot them all the time, and I put them in my little motivation folder.
You got a vision board? I need to get me one.
Kind of.
At times,
people always tell me to make some, but I just be like, oh, you really want me to make some? So, here's go one. Getting paid 26 times, 365 days is not my destiny. That's more so me too. It's like, I'm a creative person. I want to be a model. I'm not about to work for under someone for 20. I'm only getting paid 26 times, like they said, 365 days a year. That's not my I can't do that. Like, that's just not me. It's not me. It's not.
I mean, we just think differently nowadays. Like, our older generations, I mean, they didn't know any better, and they were just trying to like get some money, and things were cheaper back then. Now it's like you can't afford anything
at all. Yes, it's bad.
Man, you gotta get out of the rat race.
And this is another one. It says, you were born to do more than just go to school, get a job, pay bills, and die. Don't settle for a metal city just because everyone else does.
Matrix,
And you see these like people, like you see how the little people going through their life, and then one person just escaped from that because he wants to be different. And you see the little rainbow there, of course. That's what I'm saying. Like, for gay people, like, it's just, I don't look at, you never supposed to judge a book by a cover, because I know a bunch of, it's some successful gay people out here, and it's like, you got those ones that bash gay people, but it's like, where are you in life? You bashing me, but where are you in life? So it's like, where are you? How you go bash me and you ain't even living no good life like I am? And I'm different. You always want to live a different life. You're never supposed to do what somebody else is doing.
Exactly. Do you feel like how's your relationship with like straight guys, and like as in like do you have a lot of straight male friends?
Not too many, cause it's like certain guys in Philadelphia are a-holes. Like, really, like, it's just, that's why I said Philadelphia. I just want to move for different experiences. Like, I have more so grown older men that are straight, that's like very, very cool with me, and it's just like me growing up, it's like I ain't really have too much straight friends, but I'm like, that's because maybe you're not mature enough and you got to be around me, but it's like I'm not about to try to prove a point to you. If you don't understand, you don't understand. You'll probably understand when you see me doing something good, and then I mean, sometimes you just got to do it like that. But I do have some straight friends, and it's actually, I get some masculine tips sometimes. And
I mean, like I told you, like I don't have a lot of gay friends, and the times
I'm telling you, you're always going to need one. I promise you, you're always going to need one.
The ones that I like in the past, like they try to hit on me at times, and I'm like, yeah, it's cool. Like,
yeah, like it's a gay thing. I told you that. It's a gay thing. That's what.
Oh, you can compliment me, of course. You know.
Yeah,
like,
that's.
But then,
at least, like I told you, like it's at least you know that you attract men and women. You're a good looking person. Trust and believe that. Let's always keep that in your mind. Always.
Yeah. Not every guy gets that, so you know it's a badge of honor.
Yes, a badge of honor, but it's just a gay thing. You just gotta learn. I mean, like they say.
So is there like but I mean it's cool when like if the gay guy respects that. Oh yeah, he's and the straight guy is okay with being complimented.
number
I gotta
one.
subscribe to my channel. You gotta like buy ToteTastic, and if you have a runway fashion show coming up, hit up
Yes, please, 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 please.
Samir, right?
Yes,
Samir.
yes.
All right. Well, thank you for doing this,
Of course.
and we're gonna do it again, of course. Appreciate everything.
You're welcome, of
And
course.
again, thank you guys. Thank you, everyone.